Hello guys, this is Panther36, and today's video is going to be an in-box review of Trumpeter's Russian, there should be an N there, KV-1 mod.1942 heavy cast turret tank. I'm pretty sure there should be an N, but there are a couple of, English errors here. Like, I'll zoom in and show you the description here, if you can read this. Because warlike vehemence, the Korea factory gave birth to casts the KV-1 of the Quick Fried Tower, naming after the KV-1 Mod 1942 heavy cast turret. Turret in this kind of foundry contain better bulletproof features. The armor thickness also comes in 95mm of. The main firecrackers also changed to pack better types ZIS-5 in function 76.2mm artillery. I think that is fantastic. That's the best description ever. Yeah, this kit is the box is from 2005. The box is just the box, and like the kit might be a little older. I know that they have, I think, well, they have like a KV-1S, they have like a 41, and they have a whole bunch of different turrets like that are all different tanks, as well as a KV-2. All the kits are basically very similar, just with different like parts here and the turret and stuff like that. But they're all really nice kits, though they are basically old, but they're really nice kits. So basically, if you want a KV-1, you should probably go get a Trumpeter one. So as you can see here, the box art. There's the crew that doesn't come with tank loading, with ammo and stuff like that. You got the one camouflage scheme, I'm pretty sure, that you get with the vehicle, though there's tons more. It's a KV-1, you can paint however you want. And you can also weather the crap out of it and stuff like that. And it says it contains 310 pieces. There's 9 sprues plus tracks. Yep, there's rubber band tracks as well as like Lincoln length tracks. There's some pictures of it here built up. You can probably see that. Looks pretty nice. It's a cool camouflage pattern that I wanted there, but I found a much better one online. I got this kit from Milky55 Weight 2012, I'm pretty sure. We did a trade. The interior of my Cyber Hobbies, the Geschutzwagen 38M, like the Grilly or Grillet or whatever it is, but it's got like a 30mm cannon in it instead of AA version. I traded the interior, so like the engine and the driver's compartment, with him for this. So yeah, I think it was a great trade. I've always wanted to build a KV-1, and I've been looking for a Bomb 1942 for a long time. So I'll show you this out here. Actually, this is the instructions. No, not the instructions. This is the painting guide. So there's no, like, that thing in the corner you always get. It's like unidentified unit 1943. It doesn't say what the prototype vehicle is. It just shows the camouflage pattern. And I think it's a cool camo, actually. The Russian winter camouflages are also really nice. That's a good marking guide. It's got all the views on it and stuff like that, like top down all the sides, so that should be useful. And we have the instructions here. We got sprue here with wheels, and then you got a hull, lights. We got the tracks here, polycaps for the wheels, and the sides of the hull which go on this, even though it already has sides. You got the turret bits, rubber tracks, and some wheels, and some more turret bits. So not a super massive kit, but it's well detailed. And the instructions, in typical Trumpeter fashion, are very good. They probably get some like translation languages, like translation issues. Sorry. Like on my E50, at one point it was like there was like a copper pipe that you used for like the pistons, or no, that was on the anti-tank gun. And yeah, it said the coppery duct. But it's you can still understand it. So you've got all these bits here. You can see it's not super complex the way you put them on, and it's nice and spread out in their own little sections, not like Dragon, which kind of has little things all over the page. Still, I love Dragon kits. So yeah, not super complex. Let's see, here is this bit here. Let me put on the tracks. I can fold it. And this step here, as you can see, you've got the Lincoln length tracks, so you got individual links for around the drive sprockets and stuff like that. The top, you got one piece with the sag molded in, and a straight bit on the bottom. And I'll show you that in detail once you get to it. So inside the box here, I'll zoom you out. Very sturdy box you always get. It's also like reinforced here where all the delicate bits are, like the rubber band tracks that you're not going to use. Well, you might use them, but these are much better, and they're not individual link at the top, and they look great. So yeah, let's look at these right now. And apparently there's like a bit of pin marks on the bottom. Yeah. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Hopefully you can see there, like along the edge of the top there, you can see there's a pin mark there, and a pin mark there, and a pin mark there, and then on there, so like two, there's a little pin mark, but that's the raised one, so you just take your sanding stick and like rub it off, and it's on the bottom too, so if you're really lazy, you can probably leave it there. It'll look ugly, but you know, whatever. I'll sand them off though. And you got these individual links here, and they put the mold points on the sides, which is a good idea. I had an individual link of King Tiger tracks, and all the mold points around the round bits there, which makes it harder to sand. Also, you have to sand it really well, otherwise it doesn't fit together. You've got little straight bits here for around the wheels, like between the wheel and the flat bit at the bottom. Then you got the straight bit here at the bottom. And you can see the the sag there. Looks great. And you got two spruce nails, one for each side. And what do we got here? We have some painting and marking. Here. What am I talking? I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. It's early in the morning, okay? It'll focus on these. You can see that there's some decals in there. You got options for, like, you got 708, 706, 704, 702, 700. So you can build like a squad of 4 of them. Just buy 4 kits. That's all the markings you get. There's some numbers there. Not sure the quality of these decals, so, but I don't think I've ever used Trumpeter decals before. No, I haven't. Then we have the turret here. Let's see if I can open it up in the bag. Also, there's a tow cable in here. Alright, so we have we got the clear bits and the tow cable inside the turret here. The tow cable is copper. If it'll focus. Come on. There. You can see it's nice copper stuff. Wound copper. So, I think it's copper. So that should be really nice. And it's also really flexible too. So that, it'll be easy to straighten it out. And it'll kind of flop around a bit. And over here we have some headlights and, yeah. A headlight and a little thing there, I'm not sure what that is. It's probably another light or probably like the rear light or something. I'm not exactly certain though. And that looks really nicely. It's got a nice pattern on the light there. Then we have the turret here at the top and the bottom. And the way they are attached here, if you cut up that bit, which is just like sprue stuff, the way they attach, there's actually on the real vehicle, that's like a weld line right there. So, you can probably turn the seam into a weld because it's cast in 2 pieces in real life like this. And we got some really nice welds along the top here. There's the nice welds along the top. They look really good, and they're not like symmetrical. They're kind of like messy, which looks good. Periscopes are all molded onto it in one piece, which isn't great. They'd be better if they were clear separate pieces, but I always just paint them, so it's not a super massive issue. You have the hull tub in the side of the box here. Nothing much on it on the sides because there's actually plates that go on the side there. But we have some bolts on the bottom and some welds and stuff like that, like the other ones. So nice detail there, and welds along the edge here. And this sprue here, you can see that there's the sides that go on. That's the back side. There's pin marks on it, but I actually end up seeing this end, which is great. Looks like we got some grease on this bit here, but that's the bottom again. This is it's like the front plate. You're looking upside down. It's like the front plate there, and then it goes up, and that's like around the turret area. Yeah, and then the wheels here, it looks like there's a bit of grease on the sprue and stuff like that, so I probably have to wash these parts off a bit. But we got the dry sprockets here. They look nicely detailed with the bolts they have on them. So that's always good. And we got like little shackles here, whatever they are. And then we got the rear plate here. Nice round. I'm not sure that's a cast in real life, but yeah, one thing, I don't think there's any cast texture on the turret, so you have to add that. But apparently that thing in real life, it wasn't a really like a deep cast texture. It was just kind of like a very faint cast texture on it for some reason. So here we have more parts. This looks like the engine deck here, and these are like sides that kind of go on the side of the upper hull area. Then we have, this looks like more bits of the engine deck area, like right around the rear of it. And over here we have some vents here. These are not like hollow or photo etched, but they look really good actually. I'll zoom you in. That looks actually super nice. Like with a wash, that'll look like it's a photo etched bit. Really deep. Like it's not a faint grill texture. It's a very, very deep one, so that's nice. Then we got like the turret ring over here. That's the bow machine gun here. I think that also should be cast, this bit here, but that's a tiny little bit. Also another machine gun, that's probably for the rear of the turret. Yeah. So that's the same thing for the rear of the turret. And then we got the right here. That's the front plate. Where like the machine gun goes right there. Then you got like the port there. Alright, and then looks like we got a couple more screws. This one here's got the fenders. This is a big bag here. Got the fenders in it, which are massive. And we got some of these little fender reinforcement parts here, just like little triangles and stuff like that. That's like the rear plate or something like that, like above the rear plate. I'm like not exactly sure where all these bits go, but got a little toolbox here. That looks nicely molded there. I'll show you the detail on the fenders. Lots of little bolts there, and you got holes where you're gonna put like tools and stuff like that. At the front of the mallet area there. I think that also should be cast, but yeah, I think that'll be easy to put a cast texture on. Yeah, that should be cast. We got some extra tracks over here with the brackets already molded on, so it looks actually really good. This kit is actually, like, a lot of bits are molded on, but they are really well detailed. So basically it's going to be an easy assembly. Like more bits in the engine deck here. There. And the bottom we have this other sprue. It's just all the road wheels and return rollers, as well as the suspension arms over here. I'll zoom you out so you can actually see it. Suspension arms and all the wheels. And all the bits in the middle of the wheels. I think those will look good under a wash. Yep, so a ton of wheels and stuff like that. Probably half the kit is wheeled. But this is going to be a super fun kit to build. I really recommend all of Trumpeter's KV series. They might be not the most modern kits, but they're definitely some of the best. So, yeah, thanks for watching the review, guys, and thank you to Milky55 Way 2012. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Pretty sure that's right, though. Thanks for the kit. Great trade, and I'm really happy with it. Not sure if I'm going to build this right away because I'm already working on the Stug and the ISU, but I'm definitely going to build it sometime in the future. And I've got a really cool camouflage pattern planned out for it. Yep, so I hope you liked the review, guys. Really recommend the kit. Yep, so thanks for watching, and goodbye.